An internal audit goes much faster when you have done some of the groundwork first. This short course shows you how to prepare your organization in just a few minutes. Let us follow one example. Acme runs a software platform, and their customers trust them with sensitive data. A large enterprise customer will not sign until Acme can prove that data is protected. The standard for that is SOC 2, an independent report that shows you handle customer data safely. To earn it, Acme first has to understand its own organization. Understanding your organization is called current state discovery. The first part of a gap analysis. You map what you already have, your tools, your processes, your people, and who is responsible for what. Together they show how your organization really works. This is groundwork you can do yourself, and it makes the audit that follows much faster. Let us walk through each piece with Acme. Start with scope, the part of your organization the audit covers. SOC 2 is about protecting customer data, so the scope follows the data. For Acme, that is developing the platform, the hosting where customer data lives, and the support team that accesses it to help customers. Marketing and HR never touch customer data, so they stay out of scope. So the goal of the audit and where your data lives sets the boundary. Next, your tools, the systems your in-scope work runs on. Acme uses AWS to host the platform and store data, GitHub for the code, Zendesk for support, and SharePoint for documents. Know what each one is for. The rule is simple. If an asset is not written down, you cannot protect it or prove that you do. Next, come your processes, how the work actually happens, and where each one is documented. Acme deploys releases written up in a runbook and answers support tickets tracked in Zendesk. But their access review is not written down anywhere. That is a gap, and undocumented processes are the most common one auditors find. If it is not written, it does not count. Now, people, and who is responsible for what? On Acme's platform, Anna owns the AWS infrastructure. Carla runs customer support, and Eva, the founder, is accountable for security overall. Auditors always ask who is responsible for each system and process. A system or process with no one responsible is a gap. Next, let's talk about frameworks. Often, one standard overlaps with another. Acme is aiming for SOC 2, and ISO 27001 asks for many of the same things. So, if selling in Europe matters to them, they could choose to pursue ISO 27001 as well and reuse most of the work. It is a choice, not a requirement, and it only makes sense when it fits your goals. You have reached the final part of the course. So far, we have covered current state discovery, scope, tools, processes, people, and frameworks. To help you do all of this yourself, we built a free worksheet online. It maps your organization in about 15 minutes with no account needed, and everything you enter stays local in your own browser. When you finish, you have two choices. Download a report to hand to your auditor, or sign in or register on BrickGRC, and it imports your data automatically, creating an engagement with the evidence you submitted, ready for you to start the gap analysis. Start free at brickgrc.com/discovery. Map your organization today. And if you would like more free content like this one, please subscribe to our channel.